welcome back. I said I was gonna stay away until Monday, but here I am on Saturday. My daughter's at cheer and my husband has my son, so this is how I choose to use my free time. I know, I'm a nerd. I have been organizing the garage sale area in the hallway, things that people are cleaning out their room and getting rid of stuff. I'll show you what I got. So I was wanting to buy some of these bins for my reading groups, so I don't have to make that purchase. Found a lot of books. These pencils I'm gonna use like in my dojo store. Found me a sharpener. I need to check to see if it works. Found me these, could use for erasers, for expo markers and whiteboards. Found this book. Actually think I might already have a copy, but I was gonna give it to one of my coworkers. Chart paper, these peel and stick Post-its, construction paper, index cards. I was wanting to get puck lights so students can push the light when someone's out of the room, so I know like if they go to the bathroom or the office, they can push the light. So I might try that out. And then more binder clips. So before I make any more messes, I want to put up this mess, put all this stuff. So currently I'm just wiping down some of my walls with a good old magic eraser. There's just like pencil marks and all sorts of stuff around my room, so I'm gonna give the walls a good wipe down. There's another wall that needs a good wipe down. And another one. Not sure why there's pink pencil marks everywhere. Oftentimes too, like spray and a napkin won't get grime off tables, so I use a magic eraser for that. So some grime here. A little elbow grease takes the grime away. So I'm gonna continue giving the tables and the walls a good wipe. There's another pretty dingy spot. I'm gonna give it a good wipe down. Here's the before. That is a good workout. I need to remember next year to have my students do this the last week of school. That would be a good job for them. Here is the after. Now some of these spots on the walls that are there, it's like the drywall has come off, so there's nothing I can really do about that. Looks a lot better. Another wall that looks pretty gross. I'm also gonna do the whiteboards here in a minute. Here's the after cleaning. Looks so much better. Thank you, magic eraser. Look how nasty it is. Alright, I was wanting to buy 3 pucks, one that would say nurse or office, one that says boys, and one that says girls. And when students leave the room, they push that button, so I know someone's gone. However, I found this in the little freebie area, so I thought, well, maybe I can just give it a try and see if it works. And so if someone steps out to go to the restroom, they can push this. When they get back, they can turn it off. So the reason I want them to push the light on is so I can remember, because you know how it is. We get to doing something. They come over there, they ask us, can I go to the bathroom? You say sure, and you don't even remember telling them that they could go. That's happened to me. So this way I can at least see, oh, someone's in the bathroom. This also lets students know they can't ask me to go to the bathroom if the light is on. If the light is on, then no, you cannot go to the bathroom. If the light is off, then yes, you may ask to go to the bathroom. So this section of books right here is just a hodgepodge of fiction stories, but my coworker had some of them organized by the type, so like easy to read, I can read. I found a couple of these. I'm going to see if there's enough. Scholastic Reader, I'm going to see if there's enough of these. Step into reading. So I do teach 3rd grade, but we know that not every kid is at the appropriate level. So I want to make these books easy to grab and go if they know this is something that they can read. Well, that's a wrap for today. I will come back for in-service on Monday, and Monday is a classroom work day, so I can continue with finishing my library. I'll show you where I got done at. I finished going through this shelf. I need to go through that shelf. So I'll get that done, and then I need to get rid of some books too, because I need some baskets empty so that I can put those books in there. So I'm really trying to clean out and think through each book. Good morning. I'm back in my classroom. I'm officially on contract starting at 8 o'clock. It's not quite 8 yet. I'm here a little bit early. This morning I'm going to get started on my library, and then I have a couple of things to laminate. It's been about 3 hours since I've checked in with you, and I've been working in my library. Let me show you what my series have a yellow dot. All the books that are in the fiction have a green dot. These fiction books don't have a series. All the books that are in nonfiction have a blue dot. Kids can read, green light readers, all board readers. I made these into a new category and gave them a red dot. I've made labels for them. I just need to print them at my house because we don't have a colored printer here. So, yay. I feel like I can put this task to bed and move on to the next one. So I found this little tote at Target, and I was going to make it a sub tub to put like emergency plans in and things. Back here I was wanting to put like pencils and Post-it notes, maybe a piece of chocolate, just something like that. I made these labels yesterday and printed them, and then I put them on today. These are also with these labels. I will link them below. They're free. I made them on Canva. These are extra that I had laminated from last year. I'm gonna have to count them and probably have to laminate some more. These, I'm gonna have to count and see how many of these I have to see if I have enough for name tags. If not, I'm gonna have to make some more of those as well. And I have extras here. I like to put these on cardstock, which led me to come get my paper, which was in this, and it was way too small. So now I've sidetracked and derailed from the project that I was doing, and now I'm putting all this construction paper and organizing it in this crate. I think I'm just gonna hold off on this big part and just sort this loose leaf paper that I found on a garage sale one day and call it good. But I did get this crate from in the hallway. It was just out there, so that's awesome. It's a good $5 save right there. I feel like I'm not getting anything done because I'm just, one task makes me realize I have another task to do, and then I'm just going in circles completing tasks and never actually finishing the task I started with. Does anyone else do this? Well, I'm at a standstill for making labels because I have to wait for the laminator to warm up. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to make math labels, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with those when I get done. Labels aren't going to be super fancy. I just want it to be what our units are, and then I'm going to put these on file folders. So I just got done laminating. I laminated some more name tags for the covers and for the desk, and then I also labeled those math labels that I made. Now to cut. I'm going to find me a good podcast and start cutting away. So here's what I did with those math labels that I made. I put them on these filing systems, and I have all of these topics here in these containers down here, but I would like to have everything that I need here, and I would like to put it on my counter so I can just grab and go, because I've currently been storing it down here in these cubbies, and you know what's out of sight is out of mind. So I feel like if I have it on a counter, gravitate towards it more instead of having to look online. I'll be like, oh, I can go look over here. It's just as faster. So I wanted to go through was math books that I have. So fractions, I could put that in the fractions unit. So I have anything in here from resource books to games that was with our own curriculum to hands-on stuff, just anything that would go in that unit, I'm putting there. So something I'm doing is some of the units have like multiple topics, like this place value unit has add and subtract, rounding, and reading and writing numbers. So what I'm doing is I am making yellow folders that just say read and write numbers, add, subtract within this big folder. So all right, I'm calling it a wrap for the day. I'm going to show you what I've done. I've organized my little behind the teacher desk area. Instead of doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do by subject. This is for reading groups. Just a little extra spot there in case I need anything. Sub-tub, some binders for like PD, my brag tags binder. And this is my new baby that I created. So you saw me create one for math. We got new literacy curriculum this year, so I created one by module for reading, and I created one for writing. So as I go through the year, the organization space is already there. All I have to do is just slip in whatever paper that I need to save for next year. Behind here are just other resources for writing, spelling, other resources for literacy. So I should probably hold off on putting these in the cubbies because I like to have them in alphabetical order. But here's my solution. I put on Velcro dots, and then it's easy just to peel off and scoot them all down. If I need a new name tag because either a student leaves or a new student comes in, I have a lot of extra name tags, and I can also erase the names that I've written on here with a marker. So I'm going to do that next. I'm going to go ahead and get my cubbies labeled and use Velcro dots to put on the back. Tomorrow will be a full day of meetings, so during my prep and plan time, and then I'll spend some time after school getting some of these things done. So I have make table labels, label Chromebooks, and print items for open house. So those will be my things to do tomorrow.